Every great idea starts with a vision to create something new, something that pushes boundaries and transforms industries. But to do that, they need something more. They need the right connections.
Midcon VC was born out of a desire to empower innovators, visionaries, and creators. In 2023, we saw an opportunity to do more than just fund ideas. We saw an opportunity to connect entrepreneurs and investors within a thriving ecosystem here in the Mid-Continent region.
Our community is a place where ideas come to life and connections are built for the future. The Mid-Continent are not flyover states. We're fly-in states. We want to invite people to come here and see what we're all about.
I'm Nathaniel Harding, Managing Partner of Cortado Ventures.
Hi, I'm Simone Sparks. I'm the Director of the Midcon VC Summit, as well as the Director of Marketing, Communication, and Events for Cortado Ventures. The Midcon VC Summit is a gathering of investors, founders, ecosystem builders, VC enthusiasts that are wanting to come together and convene to learn more about what's happening in our industry, connect with one another, share ideas, and overall to just grow what's happening right here in the Mid-Continent.
I grew up in Oklahoma, a place where oil and gas has been strong for over 100 years. I'm third generation oil and gas background, and I went to college to work in the business. And so I worked for a large company, first in Denver, and then I moved back to Oklahoma to work for the family oil and gas company before starting my own. And really what we did is we used technology and adapted technology into the oil and gas business. And that was really my first taste of what it looked like to see technology innovating in a legacy sector, in an industry that's been around for a long time. And then after that, I started to work with startup companies, advising them, and also was appointed by the governor and the mayor on different workforce and economic development boards. And that really led to, in 2020, when we started Cortado Ventures. So it was just an idea, really dating back to 2017, that was built on the concept that in this world of innovation, this new wave of innovation, you're seeing more people build technologies disrupting these legacy industries. And it makes sense that the birthplace of it is in this region, in the Mid-Continent, because this is where we have so many of those industries, and the people who come from the business background and working in those industries, we think are the best fit to build the new technologies that are disrupting them.
There's this idea of this part of the country really being flyover territory. I know you've heard that. And so we really wanted to shift the narrative, because we know that amazing, incredible things are happening in these states, and Oklahoma and Texas and Arkansas and Missouri and Kansas, New Mexico, Colorado, the Midcon 7. We know that fantastic things are happening right here, and we wanted people to come and learn and find out.
The term Mid-Continent comes from describing an area that is one of the most prolific oil and gas producing regions in the country. And it's a term that has been around for many years, for decades, describing that area. We decided it made sense to use the term Mid-Continent to describe what is a unique market in venture capital. These 7 states really make up an area that has a long history in different industries and has similarities between markets. And so really adopting the term Mid-Continent from one of these legacy industries and then using it to describe an area that we think is unique within the venture capital landscape.
The Midcon VC Summit is so special in the fact that attendees that are coming from all over the country, outside of the country, are really getting this unique experience of being able to hear from keynote speakers that are speaking on hot topics in our industry. Getting to hear from emerging managers in VC, getting to hear founder pitches, an opportunity to connect with one another.
So one of our ideas was we need to have more angel investors meeting founders. Then we thought we need to have more LPs meeting venture capital managers. We need to have more ecosystem builders meeting founders. And so this really snowballed into this idea of, well, what if we did all of that? And we have a convening of builders and backers, people that are both working with ecosystem, but also who are building companies, working for companies, and investors, both direct investors, angel investors. So really the impetus behind Midcon VC was this snowball of this idea to say, how can we get everybody in the same room, literally, but also build a community on top of that? Because so important to venture capital is the idea of building community. Because so much of what you're doing, you're building companies at the very earliest stages. There's a lot of support that's needed, capital and beyond. And it's not very clear like who's doing what. And so by having people in the same room together, building a community, you're able to have more of these kind of happy coincidences, these collisions between people and ideas that are really the underpinning of venture capital innovation.
At Midcon VC Summit, there's something for everyone. So whether you are a student studying business or finance in university, or you are at one of the top VC firms, there's something there for you. So whether that is connection points of getting to know people in the network, getting to learn about some of the hot industry topics, or a workshop that's designed specifically for your field, we have something for everyone. It has been dynamic to be able to bring together creators, innovators, ecosystem builders from all over the country to be able to contribute to this special event.
The importance of Midcon VC goes well beyond the investors and the creators, and even the region. The kinds of problems that are being solved by founders and entrepreneurs in the region really are the kind of problems that affect everybody in the world.
And so when we're coming alongside this, we know how important it is for us to be able to see that outcome. And so the connection point of being able to say, here is a founder, an entrepreneur who is doing something great that's going to change the country, the world, and we're going to connect them to a backer, an investor, an ecosystem builder. That's where everything meets together. And so the importance of being able to convene, to bring together so that we can see the completion, so that we can see that story that's continued to be told, that it impacts for generations to come. That's why we do this. That's why we have the Midcon VC Summit. We want to see those ideas brought to life.
Midcon VC is the most meaningful, most relevant, and largest gathering of entrepreneurs that are building the kinds of companies that we think are really moving the needle for innovation in the Mid-Continent region.
And so if we can help to make a space where connection is coming together for the furthering of that mission, for the furthering of that idea, it's completely and totally worth it.